Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Katja. Today I have a lovely flow for you. We're just going to move and breathe, strengthen and stretch. And I really hope it helps you to feel better, to feel more energized and maybe also feel more relaxed at the end of it, okay? As always, please listen to your bodies. If something doesn't feel right, doesn't feel good, you can always adapt and make it feel better and just do it your way. So we start with our feet underneath our hips. Make sure your weight is right over the center of your feet, so you're not too far back on your heels and you're not too far forwards to your toes. Just right in the center between the balls of the feet and the heels. Feel your legs nice and long, minding that you're not locking back into your knees. Then feel your whole spine lengthening, reaching up nice and tall. Let's inhale, lift your shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, circle your shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. And then see if you can take that into one shoulder at a time. So it's like a little figure of 8. Just warming up through our shoulder girdle. Lovely, and then we inhale, take a lovely big stretch with your arms up to the sky. Interlace your thumbs, stretch out tall through your fingertips. Keep the tailbone lengthening down. Stretch up and over to your right side. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, up and over to the other side. Inhale, center. Separate your hands, draw the elbows down. Think of a W shape and slightly pressing your elbows back even so you feel your upper back, your shoulder blades drawing down, engage. Inhale, close your arms here. Exhale, open and squeeze your arms slightly back. Inhale, closing. Exhale, opening. Be careful not to arch in your lower back. Inhale. And exhale, open. Then relax the arms, extend them out to the side. Release the arms down. Gently bend your knees. And we're going to curl forwards. Now, as this is our first roll down, you might choose to just go halfway down. If it all feels good for you, you can go all the way down. So just see how it feels for you right now. Inhale, exhale, push into the floor, draw the tummy in, roll yourself all the way back up to standing. Let's repeat. Inhale, reach your arms up, interlace your thumbs, exhale, stretch up and over to the side. Inhale, lengthen, lift. Exhale, stretch over. Inhale, come back. Exhale, bending the elbows out nice and wide, squeezing them gently back. Inhale, close your arms, look into your palms. Exhale, opening your arms. Inhale, closing. Exhale, open. Feel that upper back working, closing. Exhale, open. Inhale, stretch your arms out wide. Exhale, arms down, head nods forwards, rolling forwards. Stop wherever you feel you need to stop. Peeling all the way down. Try and relax your head, your arms, your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, roll yourself back up. Use your tummy muscles, draw them in and up to help you stand back nice and tall. Inhale, take your hands behind the head, interlace your fingers. Exhale, one more time, bending to the side. Try and stabilize your pelvis. Inhale, lift up nice and tall. You can see the elbows from the corner of your eyes. Exhale, bend to the other side. So now, we're not only stretching our side body, but we're working the muscles along the waist, working our obliques, our diagonal tummy muscles. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Come all the way back. Reach your arms up to the sky and relax your arms all the way down. Good. Give your legs a little bit of a shake. And now inhale, reach your arms out in front of you. And this time as you exhale, open your right arm. Follow your hand, gently turning your chest. Now try and maintain your hips pointing forwards. Inhale, closing your arm. Exhale, open the other arm. So now we're introducing gentle rotation for our upper and middle back. Breathe in and breathe out, open. Closing. Exhale. We're already starting to use our abdominals, our obliques again. And twist. Come back. Last one, and twist. And come back. Interlace your fingers again. Hands behind the back of the head. Inhale, lengthen, stand super tall. As you exhale, you're going to bend your knees and gently round your back. Imagine you curling over a big ball. Inhale, lengthen the legs, stand up tall, let your head rest into your hands, lift your gaze. Exhale, curling, round your spine. Inhale, lengthening. I'm just going to turn sideways so you can see it from this position. Exhale, tailbone curls gently under, round on your back. So big C curve. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, round and. One last one, please. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, curl. Rise up to standing. Stretch your arms up to the sky. Open your arms out to the side. Now bend your knees and come into a squat position. So in this position, we have our spine nice and long. Now we are sitting back into our heels and we're still using our tummy muscles. Now as you inhale, let the arms come down. As you exhale, open the arms out nice and wide to the side and slightly back as well. Let the arms come down and press the arms out to the side and slightly back. Couple more times. Feeling your back muscles working. Keep the eyes slightly forward. So remember, you don't want to be too low here. You do want to keep that chest lifted. The next one, we're going to hold our arms. Pause it here and gently press your arms back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come all the way up to stand and lengthen your tail down. Turn your palms down. And roll yourself all the way down. Good. Release. Now I'm just going to turn around. So you do want to face forwards now on your mat. And then from here, you're going to walk your hands forwards until you are in a downward facing dog position or up stretch in Pilates terms. And just feel free to give your legs a really good stretch here. So maybe walking on the spot, one knee bending, one leg stretching the heel back and down. Or you might like to sway your hips side to side. Any movement here really just to stretch it out. Lovely. And then reach with both heels back and down, just finding a moment. Feel your back lengthening, your hips nice and high, your abdominals engaged. And then bring your knees all the way down. And just sit back onto your heels for a moment. Roll the shoulders one more time, back and down. Good. Make your way forwards onto your hands now. Inhale. Exhale, extend your right leg all the way out, finding that long line from the crown of the head to the toes. We're going to bend the knee in, head and knee coming close together, and stretching the leg out nice and long. I like to inhale on the way in, Exhale to reach it out. Good. Really important is that you keep breathing so you're not holding your breath. One more time. Hold it here. For a moment, we'll add the opposite arm, find our balance, stretching out super long. And releasing it down. Let's go straight to the second side. Extend the other leg. Try and keep your body nice and centered on your mat. Bend your knee, head and knee come close together. Round your spine. Extend, reach out long. Inhale, come in. Exhale, lengthen out. Inhale in. Exhale, stretch it out. One more time. And stretch it out. Hold it right here. Good. Just check your head is elongated and lengthening in line with your spine. Opposite arm is reaching forwards. Reach, 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 reach. Abdominals drawing in, bottom ribs lifted. Glutes and hamstrings engaged. Release. Sit back into child's pose. You can take your arms beside you and just gently release your wrists. And now roll yourself up into a high kneeling position. Good. So we'll have the knees about hip distance apart. Really encourage the tailbone to lengthen down. Feel the front of the hips lengthening, your abdominals engaged. Let's take our arms right in front of us. Inhale. Exhale, leaning back, keeping that straight line from your knees to the shoulders. And come forwards. Now please, please take great care of your knees. You can pat your knees if that feels better. And if it hurts your knees, then just reduce the movement. Going back, feeling the work on the thighs. So you can stick with this movement, or we can add a little bit of rotation. So as you go back, take one arm and reach to your foot and come back forwards. So make sure you're still leaning back so you're not crunching into your lower back, and come forwards. If this gentle twist doesn't work for you, you can just stick with the forward and backward movement. Going back and forwards. Couple more. Well done. Release your arms down. We're going to open the arms out to the side. Take your right arm up to the sky. Left hand comes down against the side of your body. Hold it here, inhale. As you exhale, keep circling that right arm all the way down. Bring your bottom back to your heels so you end up in your child's pose over to the side. Keep reaching through that right arm, inhale. Exhale. And then we reverse the coming up. So we'll lift the hips, lift the right arm, circle it all the way up, and open the arms out nice and long to the side. Second side, left arm, you're stretching over to the right side. Continue with your left arm. It takes you all the way down close to the floor. Bottom back to your heels. Your arm is reaching across. Breathe here. Lengthen through your left side. Lift yourself back up. Inhale, bring your left arm up. Exhale, open the arms. Release your hands down and make your way all the way back onto your hands and knees. So, coming back to that leg extension, we're going to add the arm to challenge our balance. So from here, inhale, bring your elbow, knee close together. Exhale, shoot them out nice and long. Bring everything in. Let's try and relax the head and extend, lift the chest, reach out. We'll just do one more. Inhale and exhale. Good. You can stay here, or we can reach back and see if we can possibly catch our foot and lift the leg up, lift the chest, push the floor away. And then extending it slowly out again. Try and keep your balance. And release it down. Excellent. Second side. Extend your left leg out. Let's take a moment, center yourself, abdominals engaged. Opposite arm reaches forwards. And now we're bending the knee and arm into the center and reach it out long. Bring everything in. Keep your standing arm nice and strong so you're not sinking down. And reach. One more time. Bring everything in and stretch it out. Hold it here, reach, reach, reach. Find your balance. Bend your back leg. Reach with your hand back. You might be able to catch your foot. If you have it, you try and push your leg up into your hand. Lift your chest. Lift as high as it can go. And then carefully release it and place it down. This time tuck your back toes under and come into your plank pose. We're going to hold our plank. Try to keep your body still as you can, and then just one hand at a time is tapping to the opposite shoulder. And we'll try and stay as stable as it's possible. Just tapping. Almost there, last two. And relax. Okay, give yourself a nice little break in child's pose. Release. Relax your shoulders. Okay, let's come around to sitting. And we're going to lie down onto our backs. So from here, slowly roll yourself all the way down. Hug your knees into the chest. Give them a really nice squeeze. We're going to keep them here. Just let your feet sort of hanging down, relaxing them. Open your arms out wide into a T shape. Very gently hold the legs together. Inhale. Exhale. Draw the abdominals in. We'll just take the knees to the right, but only about halfway, so the whole time we're controlling it from the center. Inhale, bring your knees back up. Exhale, take your knees to the left. Think of your knees coming closer to your arm. Inhale, center. Exhale, over to the right. You can turn your head the opposite way. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out to the right. Inhale. Here's your last one. Over to the left. Come back. Bring your hands around the back of your thighs, and for a moment stretch your legs up. So make sure your thighs stay 90 degrees. Extend your legs. Reaching up, slightly separate your legs. You can use your hands to support your legs, or slightly more challenging, rest your arms on the floor. And let's hold the legs here and rotate your feet. Good. Make sure your abdominals are drawing in, so there's no way you're arching your back. Change direction of your circles. Bending your knees, and let's bring our feet all the way down to the ground. Feet hip distance apart, and stretch your arms all the way down beside you. Inhaling here. Exhale, we'll go into our pelvic curls now, curling the tailbone under, rolling your hips all the way up. Now engaging your glutes and your hamstrings, pushing the feet into the floor. Inhale, hold it here. Exhale, roll slowly down. At the same time, stretch your arms up and back. So you got the opposition, fingertips reach back, tailbone forwards to the feet. Inhale. Exhale, roll back up again. Arms travel forwards. Press your arms, your hands into the floor. Hips push up. Please make sure your ribs are still in. Inhale. Exhale, peel down. Reach your arms all the way back. Inhale here. Exhale, curl the tail under. Roll all the way up again. So you still feel that strong engagement from your abdominals. Inhaling here. Exhale, peel it down. Reach your arms back. Inhale. Next one, we're going to stay up. So up you go again. Roll the hips up. This time, let's put the hands on the hips. Your elbows can be on the floor, or you might keep them floating. And now we're just going to use our hands to feel the pelvis and to make sure it's not moving. So try and keep it really still. Inhale. Exhale. Open your right knee without twisting or tilting or moving your pelvis. Close your right knee, ground through the right foot. Exhale, open your left knee. So your foot might roll a little bit onto the edge. Inhale, come back. Exhale, right knee is opening. Make sure that right hip doesn't drop, and closing it. And your left knee is opening. And close. Good. Now this time, can we open both knees? Can you feel those glutes and hamstrings? And bring the knees back in line with your toes. And open your knees. Keep your tailbone scooped up nice and high. And closing the knees. We've got two more. And opening your knees. And closing. Last one. Opening. And closing. Breathe in here. Stretch your arms forwards. Check you haven't dropped the pelvis. Exhale, roll down. Reach your arms all the way back. Release your hips down. Inhale. Now keeping that pelvis in that neutral position. On your next exhale, we're going to bring the arms up to the sky. Pick the head, the chest off the ground. Float your right leg into a tabletop position. Abdominal curl, tabletop position. Inhale, foot down. Lower your arms, your head back down. Exhale, left side. Good. Now just check. Your hips, your pelvis haven't changed at all. You're in that neutral position. Nice flat tummy. Inhale, foot down. Stretch your arms back. Exhale, right leg. Both arms, stretch the fingertips forwards. Inhale, go back. Now, if you find this is too much work for your neck, you could always place one hand under your head or even both hands to support your head. Inhale, last set. Right leg, curl forwards. And down. And left side. And down. Now, everybody slide your hands underneath your head. And curl your head and chest forwards. Pick up your right leg again. Hold it here. Inhale. Exhale. Taking care that you don't arch your lower back. Float up the second leg. Tabletop position. Keep curling forwards. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tap the right toes down. Turn your chest towards your left leg. Inhale. Come back to the center. Leg up. Chest center. Exhale to the other side. We're going to keep this slow because slow often is a little bit more challenging. So we're not rushing through this. Paying attention to your position. Your hips stay nice and square and grounded. We're gently rotating the rib cage, the chest and head, whilst the legs are floating. Can you keep your legs nice and easy? Put all the work into your abdominals. And last one. Come back to the center. Breathe in. Last movement here. Can you bring your knees, open them slightly towards your elbows, picking your bottom off slightly off the ground. And then release it down. Again, try not to use momentum. You're using your abdominal strength. Lift and lower down. These are really challenging. So just do your best. I can really feel it here. And lift. And lower. Last one. And lift. And lower. And then we're going to extend our legs into a V shape. We're going to reach our arms forward through the legs. And finally, 10 little pulses with our chest. Lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hug your knees in and relax. Whew, good. Okay, let's give ourselves a little stretch. Put your feet back down. Take your arms right over the chest, palms facing each other. Slight bend in your elbows. Now let's imagine you had heavy weights in your hands. Inhale, exhale. If your mat allows you to slide, I prefer if you slide your leg. My mat's a little bit sticky now. I'm going to slide it. Open your arms out nice and wide. Keep your arms just off the ground. We'll pretend we got heavy weights in our hands. Inhale, flex your right foot. Exhale, point the toes and drag your foot back in. Breathe in. Breathe out, same on the other side. We've got our neutral alignment now. Relaxed pelvis. Inhale. And exhale, come back to give us a little stretch. Now bring your right leg in towards you. Hold it with both hands and give it a stretch up to the sky. Point your toes and flex and point and flex. Feel that calf stretching and point and flex. Relax your foot. Cross your right leg all the way over your left leg. Relax your arms to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Rock your knees over to the left side. Just a lovely, lovely rotation here. And then bring your knees back up. And rock your knees over towards your right side. Here you can take your left arm all the way straight back behind you. Stretch out really long. Should feel really good on that left side. Make sure you're still using your tummy here to control. And then bring your knees back up. Re-straighten your right leg up to the sky. Catch your right leg again with both hands and curl your head and chest forwards. Walk your hands up as high as you can. Extending your left leg. We go into our scissor legs. Inhale. Exhale, switch the legs. Pulse, pulse, switch. Draw the top leg in. And pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Pulse, pulse. Working the abdominals again and stretching our legs. Well done. Bend your right leg, right foot down. So I'm hoping you're on your left leg now. Walk the hands down below the knee. Rest your head down. So make sure the other leg is up. Point your toes. And flexing. And point. And flex. One more time, point and flex. Relax your foot, cross your leg over, open your arms out to the side, breathe in, breathe out, rock your knees to the right. Only go as far as feels good for your back. Breathing here. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knees back up. And then rock your knees over to your left side. Inhale. Here we can stretch the right arm back. And then slowly bring yourself all the way back to the center. Re-straighten your left leg up. Flex your foot this time. Hold on to your leg again. Curl your head and chest forwards. Extend the other leg. So we'll have both feet flexed this time. And we're going to, as we switch legs, try and turn our chest a little bit towards the leg that we are pulling on, okay? So pull, pull, and switch. Pull, pull, and switch. So we're getting the obliques again. And pull, 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 pull. So feel with your feet flex, we'll get more stretch through those calves, the back of the knees. Stretch, stretch, last 2. Stretch, stretch. And stretch, stretch. Draw your knees into the chest. And then if you just bring the hands to the inside of your shins, down to the ankles, hold onto your feet and just allow your knees to open. Relax your feet and just give yourself a moment here. And then bring your feet carefully down towards the ground. Come and face towards the screen so we can mirror image each other. Now here, you could always grab yourself a little cushion or a little blanket to put under your head. We'll place the hands behind the head. Your legs are 90 degrees in front of you, bending your knees. Inhale, exhale, open your top elbow up to the sky and then turn your chest as far as you can. Try not to shift your pelvis, so don't let your hips roll back. Come all the way back forwards. Inhale, exhale, open the elbow, rotating the chest. You can follow with your eyes and looking gently to the sky or even back and closing it. Let's do a couple more. Opening, you can always take your time and stay a little bit longer if it feels good for your back. And closing it. One more and opening. This time, if you like, extending your arm and stretch it out behind you for a moment. Bring your hand back behind your head and face all the way forwards again. Now we'll turn around and do the same on the other side. So switch over. Lie nice and straight. We don't want to start slightly hunched. Nice straight line. Knees 90 degrees, hands supporting your head. Inhale. Exhale, lengthening. Opening the top elbow. And see if you can take it gently back behind you. Inhaling here. And exhale, closing. Breathe in. Breathe out, opening your elbow again, turning your chest, rotate, inhaling, and exhale, closing. We got 2 more times. Good, on your last one, you can always stay, or you may extend the arm and reach it, maybe on a high diagonal, maybe out to the side. See where it feels a good stretch for your arm, your shoulder, your chest, your back. Hand behind the head and bring yourself all the way back. Very nice. Now let's come and lie on our tummies and we'll do some work here. Turn all the way around. Make sure you're nice and straight. And then we're going to first do a quad stretch. So bend your right leg, catch your right foot. You can place your left hand underneath your head as a little cushion. Keep your legs close together and try and find that good stretch in the front of your thighs. Keep pressing your pubic bone down into the floor. Squeeze your glutes a little bit. And I'm hoping you get a good stretch here. If you feel any strain, any pain inside the knee joint, please back off, okay? We just want to feel the stretch in the front of your thigh. So just hold it here, feeling that good stretch. And then release. Let's try the other side. Switch your arms and legs. Good. Just check your bent knee has a tendency to go out to the side, but try and keep it all the way close to the other leg. Let's breathe here. Breathe out, keep pressing your hips down into the floor. We don't want our bottoms to be sticking out. And exhale. Lovely. Relax your foot. Okay, rock your hips a little bit side to side. Now, we'll go into our scissor arms and legs, and it kind of ties in with what we've done already on our hands and knees. So that opposition, that diagonal pattern across the body. Separate your legs a little bit, open your arms, little fingers on the ground. Relax your shoulders, inhale. Exhale, lift your right leg, together with your left arm. The head and chest floating up a little bit as a response to the extension of the spine. Lower down, inhale. Exhale, other arm and leg. Make sure your leg is nice and straight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach out nice and long. Inhale. Exhale. Your pelvis stays nice and still. You're not rocking side to side. You can stick with this slow tempo, or if you like, you can start to speed it up and just keep switching your arms and legs. Try and keeping the trunk and the hips nice and still. Continue to breathe in and out as you keep moving your arms and legs. And then relax, sit down. Very good. Bend your knees and just like little windscreen wipers, rock your feet side to side. Ease out any tension of your lower back. Okay, nice. Bring your feet down. Hands near your head, near your shoulders. You can play around with this position wherever it suits you, what feels right for your proportions of your body. Inhale. Exhale. Now this time we are going to use our arms, shoulders drawing down. Reach the chest, the crown of the head forwards. You can gaze gently forwards. You come up as high as feels good for you. At all times, keep drawing those shoulders down. And then come all the way back down. Inhaling, relaxing. Exhale, shoulders draw down. Reach out forwards. Brush the nose forwards, lifting up. Only as high as feels good for you. And release it back down again. Let's do one more. And coming up. Lifting. And then this time, as you come down, pause when you have almost reached your relaxation position, but just float. And then see if you can extend your arms behind you and optionally lift the legs up. And just finding that lovely floating sensation as if you're an arrow shooting through the air, reaching out through your fingertips and toes, feeling your glutes working, your back's working, nice and easy through your neck. And relax it down. Push yourself up onto your hands and knees. And here you can do any stretch that feels good for your back. So maybe you join me in child's pose. Maybe you prefer cat stretch. Maybe you like a downward dog. Whatever it is that relaxes your back. Good. Now the last little sequence is a kind of standing sequence, a little lunging sequence with balance. So come forwards. Let's step your right foot forwards. Nice big step. And then from here, have your fingertips for a moment on the ground. See if you can tuck the back toes under and pick up your back knee. Make sure that your front knee is still stacked over your back here. Good. Now from here, we're going to need nice strong legs. We're going to reach the arms forwards as you lift your arms and your trunk up, bending your back knee gently until it's almost touching the ground. And then come into a diagonal line, straighten your back leg, reach your arms down and back, creating a long line from your back leg all the way to the crown of the head. Inhale, exhale, lift yourself up into that lunge, back knee bend, arms up to the sky, breathe in, and breathe out, leaning forwards into the diagonal. We have one more. And bending your back knee, lifting up, and exhale, leaning into the diagonal. Hold it here. Bring your left hand down to the floor opposite your right foot, and then just reach your right arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing your right hand down. You can bring your back knee down to the floor first. Step your right foot back. And then either come into child's pose or downward facing dog. Just for a moment, find symmetry in the body before we do the second side. Lower your knees down. Step your left foot forwards. Nice big step forward. You can always use your hand to help it. Come onto your fingertips, tuck the back toes under, and lift your back knee off the ground. Just take a moment finding your balance here. Grounding your feet. When you're ready, lift your arms forwards and up. Lift up the trunk. We're going to bend the back knee. Scoop the tail under. So you feel that lovely big stretch in your hip flexor. Inhale. Exhale, leaning forwards onto a diagonal. Re-straighten your back leg. Reach your arms back. Feel your upper back working here. Inhale. Exhale back into that lunge. Inhale. Exhale into that diagonal long position. One more time. And lunge. Inhale. And it's totally fine to wobble here. That's not a bad thing. It's actually really good because you got to use your core again to find that balance. Put your right fingertips to the floor opposite your left foot and then reach your left arm up towards the sky. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale. Exhale, release your hand down. Lower your back knee down and step your left foot back. Tuck your toes under, walk your hands back and then rise up. Lift your hips, let your body hang down and roll yourself slowly up to standing. Excellent. Lift your shoulders up towards your ears, inhale. Exhale, shoulders down. Good. Finishing with a standing balance here. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. As you exhale, bring your arms down. Transfer your weight onto one foot. Pick up the other knee. Inhale, foot down, reach your arms up. And exhaling, lifting up the other leg. So keep switching. Challenging our balance here. Beautiful. One more time up. And you might find one side is more stable than the other. It's totally normal. Make sure every time you're lifting the leg, you're standing like you're really lengthening, lifting out of it. Last one. So always working for length, nice and tall. Bring your foot down, inhale, reach your arms up. Now bend the knees and swing the arms. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, swing. Inhale up, last one. And swing. Stretch your arms up. And roll your palms all the way down. Thank you so much for joining me today for this flow. I hope you enjoyed it and you feel better for it. I would love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this class, please subscribe and share it with your friends and family. Thank you. See you soon.